My name is Margaret Linwood. The first, I am 74 years old, and I still wake up every morning with glowing skin, a sharp mind, and a body full of energy to take care of myself and hundreds of other women in my golden years. In my 40-plus years of working in integrative geriatrics and holistic care for seniors, I've worked with countless women in their 60s who once thought, what's the point of being beautiful and healthy at this age? But guess what? I'm here to tell you, that's the most dangerous thought you can ever have. I have seen too many women who used to be the pillars of the family, the ones who took care of everything, gradually lose themselves when age knocks on their door. Tired, dark skin, aching bones, blurry eyes, and then they accept this is how old people are. But no, old age does not mean falling down. We can't turn back time, but I deeply believe that we can actively control how our bodies and minds age. The truth is, health and beauty at this age doesn't come from expensive cosmetics or loudly advertised pills. It comes from understanding your body from the inside and nurturing it properly every day, from the smallest things that most people overlook. Today, I am not here as a doctor. I am not here in a white coat. I am here as a friend, a woman just like you, to share the secrets that have helped me and hundreds of other women not only live longer, but live more vibrantly after 60. If you've ever looked in the mirror and asked yourself, is there a way to feel beautiful again? Is there a way to feel healthy without a whole basket of pills? I have good news for you. The answer is yes. And you don't have to start with something huge. Just start with a few small changes, but the right ones. Are you ready? Let me start with you, from the inside. I still vividly remember one autumn afternoon at the clinic a few years ago. A client named Evelyn, 66 years old, tired eyes, thinning hair, and ashen skin, came to me and said with a sigh, Margaret, I've tried every cream, mask, shampoo, but I still feel more and more withered every day. What's wrong with me? I took her hand and smiled. Evelyn, there's nothing wrong. You're just taking care of the top, but forgetting the root. You see, radiant skin, thick, healthy hair, and a healthy energy level in your 60s and beyond can't come from what you apply on the outside. They come from what you nourish on the inside, especially the essential vitamins and nutrients that your body becomes less able to absorb naturally as you age. Here's what I want you to remember. Women over 60 don't need much, just the right ones. And here are the 4 golden vitamins that I always call the rejuvenation quartet for middle-aged women. Vitamin D3 plus K2. Not only does it help strengthen bones, it also boosts the immune system and keeps skin from sagging. You'll be surprised to see your face brighten up after just a few weeks of proper supplementation. Vitamin B complex supports energy, improves mood, reduces fatigue, and most importantly, helps thicken and strengthen hair from root to tip. Collagen peptides combined with vitamin C. This is an indispensable duo to improve skin elasticity, reduce wrinkles, and support joints. Collagen is available in the body, but after the age of 50, you lose it every year. Supplementing at the right time is the secret to staying young. Omega-3 DHA and EPA. Not only does it help keep your heart healthy, it also hydrates your skin from the inside out and improves brain function, keeping you not only beautiful, but also sharp and happy. You can start with simple supplements every morning, or from your daily meals, fatty fish, organic eggs, green leafy vegetables, fresh fruits, and a little morning sunlight. Evelyn, after 3 months, was no longer the tired woman who walked into my room that year. She returned with a bright smile, naturally curly hair, youthful skin, and most importantly, she loved herself again. If you too want to regain your youthful, vibrant self, don't leave. I have many more secrets to share with you. Please click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss important shares to help you stay young, healthy, and more beautiful every day. Together, we are rewriting the definition of aging in the most beautiful way. I often tell my older students, our bodies after 60 don't betray us, they just whisper, "Take care of me a little differently." And I understand that most from the story of my longtime friend Linda, 62 years old, a former literature teacher, who always maintains a positive lifestyle and loves herself. One afternoon, when I visited Miss S., Linda sat by the window, the golden light shining on her hair, which had become thin and dull, her skin dry and pale, despite the fact that she always applied face masks and drank enough water. She smiled slightly, but in her eyes was an unconcealable uncertainty. "Margaret, I'm not tired. I still walk every morning, I still read, I still cook, I still laugh. But every time I look in the mirror, I ask myself, why do I look so tired?" I held her hand and said, "Linda, it's not age, it's the body calling. When the skin is dull, the hair is weak, and the face loses its vitality. It's a sign that inside, there are essential pieces missing. In fact, many women over 60 experience this. Skin is dull, dry, and lacks elasticity, despite using all kinds of moisturizers. The reason? A sharp decrease in endogenous collagen, combined with a decrease in natural sebum production, causes the skin to lose moisture and brightness. Thin, weak hair that breaks easily and loses its natural bounce. This is often due to a deficiency of biotin, iron, zinc, and hormonal changes after menopause, and most notably, feeling tired even when you're not. This is a sign of vitamin B12 deficiency, mild anemia, or mild hypothyroidism, which can cause your face to drop for no apparent reason. After I taught Linda how to properly supplement collagen, omega-3 iron, and B vitamins, along with some evening facial massages, in just 6 weeks, her eyes changed. She no longer looked in the mirror and wondered. Instead, she had a gentle smile and a radiant gaze. Dear friend, you are not alone if you feel like you look tired, even though you are still young at heart. The changes you see in the mirror are not the end. They are signals for you to start your journey of self-care from the inside out. I remember the first time I heard the two names, collagen and elastin, in 1979, when I was studying advanced gerontology in London. At that time, these two names were still unfamiliar to most professionals, let alone ordinary consumers. But now, more than 40 years later, I, Margaret, an expert in elderly care, can confirm that it is the decline of collagen and elastin that is the silent culprit that makes women after 60 feel like they are gradually losing their beauty. Collagen is a protein that makes up 75% of the skin structure, acting as a framework to keep the skin firm and smooth. Elastin is the elastic band that helps the skin stretch and be elastic when laughing, talking, sleeping on its side, or bowing its head. But after the age of 30, the body's collagen production slows down, and by the age of 60, women only retain about 50% of their original collagen. That's why you see skin becomes thinner, more susceptible to bruising and scratching, and loses its natural elasticity. Skin retains moisture less well, feels dry and flaky, even after using moisturizer. Wrinkles are no longer cute traces of time, but become deeper and more obvious. But the underlying cause doesn't stop there. After menopause, estrogen levels drop dramatically. And did you know? Estrogen is the regulator of blood flow and nutrients to the skin. When estrogen decreases, blood circulation slows down, making the skin no longer rosy and fresh. the capillaries under the skin weaken, slowing down the ability to regenerate new cells. Skin pigmentation also becomes uneven, easily appearing brown spots and dark spots. Many women have confided in me. I feel like I do everything, apply everything, but my skin still looks older every day. That's because they only care for their skin on the surface, while the root lies deep inside, in hormones, collagen, elastin, and blood circulation. The solution is not in the most expensive cream, but in supplementing the right substances the body is lacking and stimulating the body to produce natural collagen again. And don't worry, I'll guide you step by step with simple medical knowledge that's easy to understand and apply in everyday life. I have always believed that to help women over 60 feel young, healthy, and full of life, we do not need expensive cosmetics or complicated cosmetic procedures. The real solution comes from within, from the way you nourish your body every day with what seems to be the simplest, a few small vitamin pills, but with a great impact. My name is Margaret, and in over 30 years of working with older women, I've come to realize that there are 3 essential vitamins that many women in their 60s plus are seriously lacking in. And that's what's causing dull skin, thinning hair, and a sluggish, lifeless body. 1. Vitamin C, the bridge for collagen. Vitamin C not only helps strengthen the immune system, but is also a required ingredient for the body to produce collagen. Without vitamin C, your skin can easily become wrinkled, saggy, and lose elasticity. Supplementing 500-1,000 mg of vitamin C every day, either through pills or from foods such as oranges, strawberries, bell peppers, will help your skin become smoother and brighter over time. 2. Vitamin D, companion of skin and hair. After 60, the ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight is significantly reduced, especially if you live indoors a lot. Lack of vitamin D makes the skin less resilient, hair brittle, and nails weak. Just supplementing about 1,000 IU per day, as simple as a small pill in the morning, is a great support for overall youthfulness. 3. Vitamin E, anti-aging shield. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that helps protect the skin from free radical damage, maintains moisture, and slows down the formation of wrinkles. Many older women are deficient in vitamin E without knowing it, leading to dry, flaky, and dull skin. Just 200-400 IU per day will make a noticeable difference. And the best part is, you can start today. No need to change your whole lifestyle. No need to follow a trend. Just a few vitamins every morning. A simple but meaningful habit. I know that feeling all too well. That feeling of standing in front of the mirror one morning, the soft sunlight streaming in, but what you see is nothing like the radiant person you used to be. My name is Margaret, and I want to tell you this. Your change doesn't have to be dramatic or rushed. Any transformation can start gently, with a small promise to yourself. It's not about having to look like I did when I was 20, nor about having to be young at all costs. It's about taking better care of myself every day. Every day, I'm doing something my body can be grateful for. Every day, I want to be healthier and more beautiful for myself. I have met many women in their 60s, 70s, even 80s, who were initially hesitant to start taking care of themselves again. They told me, "You are old. What does it matter anymore? Or you were beautiful when you were young. Now you can live however you want." But I always smiled and said, if you are still alive, you deserve to live radiantly. The journey doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to turn your house upside down to change your diet or buy tons of new cosmetics. Sometimes It's as simple as taking 2 vitamins every morning, taking 5 minutes to massage your face, or applying a little coconut oil to your hair every night, and remembering to smile before going to bed. Because you know what? Your body is amazing. If you treat it gently, it will respond with energy, vitality, and youthfulness. And I, Margaret, promise to walk with you on that journey, not with hype, but with knowledge, honesty, and real-world experience. Throughout her years of working with thousands of older women, Margaret, a beloved internal health expert, has always believed that true beauty does not lie in makeup or body shape, but comes from the way we listen to and take care of ourselves every day. After the age of 60, women enter a completely new phase. The body changes, hormones decrease, the skin is no longer smooth, the hair is no longer as bouncy as before. But at that time, they have a precious opportunity to return to their true self, to love themselves not for others, but because they deserve it. Margaret has conveyed a powerful message throughout her journey. Inner health and beauty are within the hands of every woman, no matter what age you are. When you understand that, instead of looking for promises in expensive creams, you just need to supplement essential nutrients. Get enough sleep, keep your mind at peace, and love your body properly. Youth will return in the most natural way. Margaret herself once said, "I don't try to be someone else. I just want to be the healthiest, most peaceful, most beautiful version of myself at the age I am." And that is the biggest lesson she learned from life. Brilliance does not lie in youth, but in initiative, awareness, and self-love. In this fast-paced world, sometimes the most magical things aren't the big changes, but the small habits we maintain every day, like taking a vitamin at the right time, smiling when we see ourselves in the mirror, or taking 10 minutes every night to breathe deeply and be grateful for the body that's always there. And if you're reading this, Margaret just wants to say, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. Choose one small blessing today and nurture it like a seed. Because every woman over 60 can be radiant in her own way and beautiful